Hey everybody, it's David. I just thought I'd take some time today to make a special video for you showing off some of the print tests that I've been doing. And I thought you might be curious as to why I go about doing these tests. What it really comes down to is testing the differences between what looks good on the screen and what looks good on paper. It's interesting looking back at this older piece now because you can see how the characters have evolved since this point. Just in a few short months, it's taken on a pretty different look. The Dreamchild's hair used to be pretty much purely red, and now it has this spectrum of colors. And the same thing goes with Sarah. She has blue hair here, which is not the case anymore. Yeah, I spend an awful lot of time designing hairstyles. So you've seen each one of these pieces. If you've been watching the Dreamside videos, you've seen these pieces within the context of the video, but I thought you might like to see how they're actually arranged on the paper. It's a little bit different. And you can see that there are some cases where you'll actually see some artwork here that you couldn't really make out in the videos. So on this page, we have an example of one of the problems that I faced, where a piece that looked okay on the screen, it looks a little bit dark when I printed, and you can actually see that there's some color issues if you look in the upper left there. These sort of things just don't really display in my screen, and so I have to do these print tests so that I know that when this prints, this is going to be a problem, so I can fix it on the screen. So this is an example of one of the early spreads from chapter 1, and you can see I actually have two very slight differences between these pieces. One is sort of softer, and it has a kind of a blurring effect around the edges, sort of what's commonly referred to as a bloom, but it actually sort of washed out the colors, and I think it looked better on the screen, but this just looks a lot better on paper, so I ended up getting rid of that bloom effect. Alright, so this is the first spread from chapter 1, and this actually shows how I'm arranging the artwork in terms of placing the text. You can see this has a big white area here. That's where the text actually goes. And you've probably seen me referencing this piece quite a bit. This is the first time that Sarah sees the Dreamchild, and once again, this is just giving you a look at how the pieces are arranged within the spread. For those of you watching who are unaware of what Dreamside is, it's actually a book trilogy, but it's also a multi-format experiment in a way, because I'm releasing each chapter from the book as a video. So thank you so much for watching today. I'm planning to do a lot more content like this in the future. And if there are any specific ideas that you have, send them my way. You can leave comments below. I do have a contact form on my website, which is dmcumbo.com. You can also subscribe to the blog there. You can like me on Facebook, same name, DM Cumbo, and my Twitter handle is @DMCumbo. Eventually the books will be printed and you can buy the actual physical volumes. So thank you so much for watching.